Hi Aries, how's it going? This is your reading from June the 1st to the 15th. I hope everyone is having a good end of their month. If you're watching this in May, if you're watching it in June, a good beginning of your month. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon and rising. You could be in that energy as well. Let me just pull some cards here. Just a reminder, these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest. All right. I'm just gonna feel this energy that I'm feeling here. Aries, we have the Queen of Pentacles coming out in our main reading here, in our main energy. Could mean that we are dealing with an earth sign here, but if it is more feeling like your energy in these 2 weeks. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who thinks about kind of their stability, who thinks about their investments, what they want to grow, what they want to create for themselves, what they want to kind of nurture in this life, what they want their finances to do. Maybe this is also kind of you kind of aspiring, being like, okay, this is what I want to build for myself. This is what I want to create for myself here. You know, these are what I want to tend to financially. So I think you're going to have these kind of look in these 2 weeks at maybe your finances or maybe financial goals you want to hit. It's interesting here because the King of Swords is coming out here as well, which is an air sign, which is Gemini, Libra, or who am I missing? Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Here, this King of Swords is someone who is very logical, someone who is can make plans really easy, who's very communicative. So again, maybe some of you are maybe hiring someone or looking at someone here in one of these air signs to help you out, maybe strategically plan something or create kind of a financial strategy. I see this kind of partnership with this King and Queen energy, or this King and Queen energy here, of two people really setting like intention or plan. You might be also looking up to this person for advice as well. Sometimes, I mean, they're all kind of, air signs are kind of all about kind of communication and all about kind of intelligence. So you might look up to this person here as well. But it's interesting because we have the Three of Swords here in reverse, which means there's this kind of really healing partnership here, or something where our heart was really heavy. We're now kind of healing that. So maybe there was this kind of, again, maybe there was this air sign that we were healing from, or someone from our past that we're kind of healing from here as well. But the Chariot is coming in afterwards, which kind of means full speed ahead here after Aries. So there is just going to be this kind of healing time, I think, in June for you, and also a time for you in these 2 weeks to kind of plan what you want to do, what you want to create, what you want to invest in, what you want to build for yourself here, and go forward with that, with this Chariot energy. Again, some of you might be seeing financial advisors, some of you might be just looking here for someone to kind of help you maybe set something up or create something here. I don't know, I just get this really kind of healing partnership, and I'm feeling this is kind of, so I'm just kind of feeling what I'm feeling, Aries. It's good. It just feels like a lot of things will make sense in this kind of pairing. I just got a weird image of a key on unlocking a lock as well. So maybe this person brings in, you're like, that clicks in my head, or this makes sense for me now. I was like, oh, I get it in a way. Maybe this is a therapist for some of you, but I just saw a key unlocking a lock and being like, oh, it's unlocked, you know. So this might be something that's really healing, that's unlocking for you in these 2 weeks here, and you're kind of going to be able to move ahead with a little bit more ease, it's feeling like. For Aries, please. Definitely going ahead. Fast action coming in the beginning of June. We have the Eight of Wands here, fast moving. This could be messages coming in for you. This could just be the energy kind of moving quickly in these 2 weeks for you. So you might feel like these 2 weeks kind of fly by, or you think maybe everything's kind of happening for you at once here, or things are moving really, really quickly. Let me see what this could be, or what messages this could be coming in for you here. Intuition. Got our High Priestess energy coming out here. All right. It's feeling like there might be these messages that we are kind of getting right now. I'm getting messages of almost just like downloads in a way, like spiritual downloads. We have the High Priestess coming here. We have the Hermit, and we have the Justice card coming out. Really three major arcanas here. Virgo energy, Libra energy here as well. It's feeling like these messages are going to come through your intuition. I also just got ringing in my right ear right now. I feel like you're going to have either feelings or intuitive answers about things coming in, messages in some way. Maybe it is like anything, a feeling. It could be kind of, something just, again, it's almost like that clicking energy that I was talking before with the lock kind of opening up there. It's feeling like we're going to be receiving a lot of messages. These messages will probably come when you are alone, because the Hermit card is coming out here, which means seeking within and looking within. So these 2 weeks, you might be also looking within at some of your energy that has been going on, or what you have kind of been feeling in these past 2 weeks. Make sure you give yourself time in these 2 weeks to do that, to just kind of sit in your own energy. Now, that doesn't have to be kind of just locked in your room, but that could just be, I don't know, laying in the park, laying in beach, just some time to just process things and to have that time to kind of look within here, because your intuition is giving you kind of major messages or kind of major feelings right now that will help you get past whatever this energy is right now, again, into this more of this healing energy. With the Justice coming out as well, Justice kind of representing, could also mean law or court case in some kind of examples here with this Justice card, but it also just means that good karma is kind of on the way for you. You know, if you are doing the right things, then things are going to work out, because that good karma is coming for you here with this kind of Justice card. It's this law and order, right? And that law and order also represents kind of how the universe works as well, you know. If you're doing good things, if you're being a good person here, karma is going to come for you in a good way in the long run. So definitely the answer is kind of within you in these kind of 2 weeks, Aries. When you give yourself that kind of time to kind of receive these messages, when you give that time, you know, to just relax, to take a step back, to be in your own energy, it's feeling like. Whatever maybe problems you were having here as well, things will come out in a very kind of fair and kind of balanced way. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands popping out here. Knight of Wands, I have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse here, and I have the Star card coming out as well. The Knight of Wands in reverse is honestly kind of like my my fuckboy energy, or as I would say. It's just someone who's like very passionate, but there's nothing kind of behind it. There's no kind of drive with it here, you know. It's someone who's like very invested or very passionate, and then that passion kind of dies out a little bit early here. We do have the Seven of Pentacles kind of popping up and in reversed here, which means not really looking at our hard work or maybe what we have done here. This could also be them represented as well. You know, they're not really appreciating you the way that you feel like you should be appreciated, or you want to be appreciated here, or the way that you hope for, with the Star kind of energy coming out here as well. Aries, if this is someone that's underappreciating you, I feel like you're going to be hopeful for something else or going to be looking for something else here, because you realize that maybe this connection or this thing is not really what you hoped for or what you wanted here with the Star card. So just trust that energy here, because again, I'm getting with this Knight of Wands, could be another fire sign here as well, but I'm just getting this energy of this person just not really like appreciating you the way that you want to be appreciated, or you feel like you should be appreciated, not really seeing kind of all the stuff maybe you do for them or kind of the hard work you've done. Again, I see you kind of moving forward, maybe away from this with the Star card coming out. Maybe this King of Swords is also this Aquarius energy or Libra energy here, because they're both kind of in your reading as well. Yeah, it's interesting. I think your energy is pretty strong in these 2 weeks. It's this energy of being like getting rid of things or situations that aren't really serving us or what we want to build or what we want to create from yourself. It's almost like getting out of some of this clutter here, and I think that's what this pain that you might be healing here, coming from this Three of Swords kind of in the reverse. It's just this energy of kind of decluttering the things that don't really align with you anymore, or decluttering the things that aren't really for your overall goal or purpose here, whether that's kind of connections here, you know, that have kind of fizzled out. You're kind of more hopeful for something else, or what else is kind of out there in these 2 weeks. Proactive is kind of the word I'm getting as well. There's really a proactive energy for you in these 2 weeks coming up. King of Pentacles coming up. Definitely financial things. Could be a Taurus coming in here as well. We have the King of Pentacles coming out here upright. You have the Queen and King of Pentacles in here, which are two very strong cards in your read that have to do with your finance or money involved in a way. The King of Pentacles is someone who, you know, does have wealth and has obtained it, but it's not their whole life, right? They see the value of things, of every kind of aspect or every part of their life. They're like, yes, they've hit their goals. Yes, they have abundance, but they're appreciative of it and they sit there kind of with it. And that's the thing that I get with this King of Pentacles, where people are like, oh, it's just kind of about money or financial gain or where you want to be kind of financially. But that's not what I get with the King of Pentacles. It's just kind of sitting pretty in your energy here and life as well, you know, being where you want to be, you know, feeling stable, feeling grounded, instead of feeling like money hungry or, you know, needing more. It's like the satisfaction or being satisfied. Yeah. So we have the King of Pentacles coming out, we have the Nine of Cups, and then we have the Hierophant reversed. It's interesting here because the King of Pentacles is an earth sign, again, so you might be dealing with an earth sign that we're talking about, Virgo, Taurus, and we also have the Hierophant, which is Taurus, and we have Virgo in your reading as well. So again, Virgo, Taurus, or, oh, am I missing in that? Sorry, my brain's a little quick. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But there's this energy with the Nine of Cups, with this wish fulfillment here. So maybe you're going to meet someone in these 2 weeks that maybe is financially well off. This might be someone who comes in is kind of a wish fulfillment for you here. Maybe this person does have money or stability in some kind of sense that you are looking for, Aries, but I think you're going to be kind of really satisfied with this person or this kind of wish fulfilled here, because you do have the Star card and you have the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups is all about sitting pretty and represents wish fulfillment as well. So I think this person coming in is going to be there to kind of help you, and really you're going to feel like, oh, this is like a really kind of a dream come true in a sense, which is really nice. But the Hierophant is coming out right after, which is talking about kind of rebellion in a way. So I kind of want to see more into this Hierophant reversed. What is this kind of rebellion energy that's popping up here at the end? With Hierophant reversed, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And we have the King of Cups coming in at the end here. Really feels like, Aries, honestly, in these 2 weeks, you might have a natural reaction to want to rebel against things, or if something seems like maybe like a wish fulfillment or something, you know, or this person kind of comes in to help your energy here, you naturally want to repel away from them, or you naturally kind of want to go against the grain. Maybe this is someone that you're like, oh, this is the perfect person, like what's wrong with them, you know, like what's making me kind of you know, push them away so much here. And maybe that's some of the inner reflecting that you are doing coming up here, because we do have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, which means like when we rebel a little bit, things are not kind of moving in our favor here. Things aren't really spinning in the right direction for us when we have this kind of rebellion, because I know Aries are naturally like, I want to do what I want, or I want to kind of go against the grain. And I think that can be good in certain situations for you, Aries, but I honestly feel like there's this groundedness that's trying to enter your energy here, or wants to kind of be birthed here within you. And yes, maybe there's this fun kind of having before of this kind of rebellion, or being with someone who's like super like you know, fuckboy energy, who is just not really there for you. But I think you're craving the opposite right now. I think in these 2 weeks you're going to be craving that kind of stability coming in here, and you'll see you as like, well, maybe when I push people away or push situations away, that might be really good for me or grounded for me, because I'm so used to that from the past. You'll see that things don't really move in your favor in that way, and just like letting yourself sit there and pick kind of the good people to be around you, or the people that truly feel like a wish fulfillment. So maybe just look into that, especially in your emotions in these 2 weeks, making sure your emotions are really clear, making sure, you know, you are sitting well in your emotions. And what I mean by that is just, you know, being emotionally stable. That's what I'm trying to say here. You know, connect to your emotions here. What are you actually feeling in this situation? If your instant thing is to rebel, naming that specifically on what you are kind of feeling in that situation. Like, why am I naturally rebelling against someone who might be really suitable for me, or someone that's really kind of grounded? Why am I doing that? What makes me want to do that? You know, what am I feeling on the inside that makes me want to do that? Maybe do some grounding kind of, I don't know, I'm just getting like like, not like grounded, like you need to, you know, go to your room, but grounded, like we need to ground ourselves, or kind of be in this earth energy in these 2 weeks. Okay, I'm just pulling some oracle cards for you. All right, so we got the Angel of Love reversed. The Angel of Love reverse. In the reverse position, this Angel of Love could indicate a possible disconnect in the matters of the heart. While this sometimes signifies divorce or separation, it could also imply an emotional rift where two people stay connected on a superficial basis, yet at a deeper level seem to be going their own ways. In this position, the angel can also refer to an old separation. If the longing remains alive in one partner's heart, you can find yourself unable to let go. This loving angel is telling you that it's time to release any toxic or unrequited attachment you may be holding on to. The universe is waiting for you to free your heart and open your life to the fully present and honoring love that you so rightly deserve. And I think that's this kind of rebellion that we were talking about in the bottom here, or why we're not kind of letting this maybe groundedness or this kind of love in here. So look into the mirror and see the angel of love there with you, and know that you are worthy of this tender emotion from yourself and from others. And that's what I think some of this also kind of like F-boy or F-girl energy is here, right? These kind of passionate connections that we're feeling underappreciated about before. Again, I just kind of see that you're going to be kind of dealing with those kind of people in these 2 weeks, maybe ending something like that, or just, you know, moving for something more stable in the future. We also got double mission. Lightworker starseeds serve the world being you. Lightworker starseeds are mission purpose oriented. Many have the feeling that time is running out and there's something that they came here to do, create, or collaborate with. They're here to grow their souls as individuals, an individual mission, and also contribute to the planet in some sort of action-oriented way. This collective mission is often answered through a career calling or by devoting their life to something bigger. Until they remember that their collective mission, it can also feel as if they're missing something or they're forgetting something important. It's common for Lightworker starseeds to feel that they are different, and they may carry soul memories of being visible or sharing their voice. As such, they may protect themselves by dimming their light in order to fit, or by spending time in some sort of closet, such as a spiritual closet. If you pull this card, you're being called to remember that your collective mission and step into it even more fully. You're being called to remember that your role as a Lightworker is to light up the world with your presence. This doesn't have to be a great big thing or a decision you make. You also, or a big decision you make. You also don't need to have a great big plan. If you resonate with being a Lightworker, all you need to do is work out what lights you up, your passions, your joys, and keep doing that. When you trust and follow the simple plan of things that light you up, then you lose yourself. Lose yourself in the doing. You'll light up the world without even trying. And this is what I was kind of talking about in these 2 weeks. With this kind of high priestess, this hermit energy, this queen, you know, what are we focusing on that we want here? You know, what are we doing kind of for us now? You know, what lights us up? And I think that's a great example here. What lights you up, Aries? All right, that was your first of the month reading. I hope that helped.